Excuse me, excuse me, sir. What are your views on cultural relativism?
I think cultural relativism calls for equal treatment for all cultures.
Excuse me, sir. What about you? What are your views on cultural relativism?
I think it is a respect for the diversity of different cultures.
Excuse me, sir. What are your views on cultural relativism?
Oh, I think it is a double-edged sword.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind telling me your views on cultural relativism?
Yes, I think cultural relatives have every culture has its own meaning and connotation.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me something about cultural relativism?
Cultural relativism is the idea that culture based on traditions and just own views and don't be compared with others.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind telling me your views on cultural relativism?
I think cultural relativism is always trying to understand all the cultural difference.
Cultural relativism is an idea that societal norms and values are specific to certain societies and they should be respected. This is the definition of cultural relativism according to Frank Boas. Welcome everyone. Today we are about to discuss the LGBTQ rights in Malaysia and how different ideologies view their rights. Ideologies such as universalism and cultural relativism. We'll also be addressing challenges, cultural and ethical approaches to solve the issue.
This video aims to provide a balanced view on how universalism and relativism influence human rights, particularly for LGBT communities in Malaysia.
Oh, guys, do you know that boy? Individual, yeah. Oh, I hear that he likes boys, you know.
Really? I can't imagine it.
Maybe this guy has a lot of discrimination from Malaysian residents.
I don't know.
Lucky.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Discussing.
Bye.
So, hello everyone. Today our topic is, you can see, is cultural relativism. Today we have a chance to understood what's the cultural relativism.
So what is cultural relativism?
Okay, so cultural relativism, it's the idea that each culture should be understood and respected by each other based on its own traditions and values.
Okay, so can you tell me what is impact in Malaysia?
Okay, so we know that the cultural relativism, if you say about LGBT in Malaysia, have a lot of advantages and disadvantages. So the first advantages is economic growth. For example, LGBT in Malaysia can attract new talents and improving innovations. So the second advantage, I think it also could improve mental health of the LGBT individuals. But at the same time, LGBT in Malaysia has a lot of disadvantages. For example, the most crucial, everyone knows that Malaysia is an Islamic country. Because of that, it can be a big conflict between residents of Malaysia and LGBT individuals.
Okay, thank you for your explanation. I believe I have no more about it after your explanation.
Okay, goodbye.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just a wild feeling seeing two people of the same sex in a romantic relationship. It is not normal in Malaysia. Usually we have a man and a woman together and they are able to raise a family. But how will two people of the same gender have a family? How will they fill the role of parents?
I'm not sure also, it's very confusing. I just don't get it. But again, maybe I just don't have enough experience with these kind of people. In the future, if it becomes normal in society, then maybe I can understand. But it should not be normal in society, right? For I just can't accept it.
Although it has already become a regular experience, every time it happens, it still hurts. I just feel so alien in this country. When I try to be my true self, when I try to be who I really am, I get these really weird looks and stares from people in the streets. I can hear their thoughts just talking ill of me. Am I the problem? Is it wrong to embrace my truth? Is it not my right?
Today we are going to have a debate about LGBTQ+ in Malaysia. The debaters are the pros who support universalism and the counter side who support cultural relativism. Now, let the positive side of the debate express his views.
Good day, everyone. Today, I'm here to advocate for universalism. At its core, universalism emphasizes that all human beings, regardless of race, gender, religion, or cultural background, possess inherent and inalienable rights. These rights include the right to life, freedom, and equality, free from discrimination. Let's take the example of LGBT rights. Within the framework of universalism, sexual orientation and gender identity are integral aspects of an individual identity. I understand the importance of cultural traditions, but universal values do not oppose cultural diversity. Instead, they provide a common foundation for coexistence. Failing to recognize the equal value of every individual race, undermining efforts to build a more just and inclusive society. My position is clear. Universal human rights are not merely ideals. They are the key to fostering social harmony. We must advocate for equality for all rather than using cultural differences as a justification for discrimination.
Okay, then, what's the opposing side's opinion?
Thank you for your perspective, Secretary 5. I fully agree that everyone deserves respect. However, cultural relativism reminds us that society norms and values are deeply rooted in specific various historics and contexts. This diversity is not something to overcome, but something to embrace. For instance, in Malaysia, with its multicultural and multi-religious background, different cultures interpret gender and sexual orientation in unique ways. If we impose universalist standards to judge or alter these traditions, we risk causing social conflict and orientation, which might backfire and harm the very people we aim to support. Regarding LGBTQ+ rights, I believe we must approach the issue by respecting cultural foundations. This means engaging in internal dialogues and education to gradually shift social perception, rather than imposing external frameworks that may be seen as intrusive. Hello, I have been reading a lot of philosophical questions on the internet. Do you think respecting cultural heritage is essential in fostering social cohesion?
Okay, undeniable respecting cultural heritage is essential in fostering social cohesion. However, I also see great potential Islamic universalism as a bridge, a framework that acknowledges cultural and religion values while upholding fundamental human rights. For example, we could frame that the conservation around shared principles such as compassion, justice, and equality, which are universally valued and deeply rooted in Islamic teachings. By doing so, we can promote inclusivity without appearing to undermine cultural traditions. Do you think such a framework could help address resistance to LGBTQ rights in Malaysia?
Yeah, I completely agree that Islamic universalism provides a promising foundation to bridge the gap between human rights and cultural traditions. Engaging religious leaders, elders, and the younger generation in open discussions can help society better understand the historical and cultural roots of gender diversity. This could gradually reduce prejudice and build empathy. Perhaps public education campaigns could complement these efforts to create a more inclusive narrative.
As we have seen, the debate between universalism and cultural relativism in Malaysia is complex but necessary. It challenges us to critically examine how we can balance respect for cultural traditions with the pursuit of justice and equality for all individuals. Finding common ground is key. By fostering open dialogue, promoting mutual understanding, and exploring inclusive frameworks like Islamic universalism, Malaysia can move toward a society that honors its rich cultural heritage while ensuring fairness and equality for everyone. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding. Until next time, take care and stay informed.